When you talk about power, people oftentimes perceive it as a bad word. We've done a lot of work to say, no, power actually is something that belongs to all of us. It's something that we all embody as individuals, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to use your power to get the things that you want. Let me tell you a little bit about the Power Coalition. We are a 501c3 table. We are both a coalition of organizations that are working to engage infrequent voters of color. I think what makes us special is that our table is anchored by base building groups.
When we center our base, I think that that's our key to liberation. And so that's what we do. Community over corporations, community over everything. When we think about racial justice, I think about a lot of righting the wrongs of the past. We're only 4 generations off the plantations. We're only 100 years past Jim Crow. Lots of policies that have been inflicted on communities of color are race-based policies.
Racial justice looks like people-centered government and it looks like people-centered leadership. It looks like accountability. It looks like integrity and character in office. And it looks like people having the things that they need and a real chance and a real opportunity at a good life. And that's what we fight for every day.
What we saw in 2020 is the continued conversation of enough is enough and the resurgence of that.
I absolutely think that COVID forced people to engage with government in a way that they've never engaged before, and also understand its effectiveness or not, right? Its efficiency or not, whether it was trying to get unemployment or trying to, access housing dollars, whatever it was, people started to understand that we need some people that actually know what they're doing in these roles.
Oftentimes philanthropy served in the pocket of being able to be the charity model where capitalism and the government failed us. And I think philanthropy has expanded to where, how do we make sure that people aren't hungry anymore?
When the question's asked, who's next? Louisiana's next, because we have done the work. And we've been doing the work, and so really grateful to the Kresge Foundation for seeing us and supporting us and giving us the resources to be able to move forward and do the work at that level. We have been doing a lot of work to educate community about the fact that it's okay to have power, that you've always had it, and you have to think about how you want to inherently use it to make your communities better. It's going to have to be because folks are using their vote, their voice, and their power to change the very systems that are keeping them locked in never-ending cycles of poverty and criminalization.